Now, I'm sure at an intuitive, at a gut level, we all have a conceptual understanding, an intuitive understanding as to what healing actually is. We use the terms natural healing, healing modalities, healing techniques, healing strategies, healing herbs, healing foods, healing waters, things like that. So in this video, I want to, for one, ask you, how do you define healing? And two, give a little definition that I came up with just a couple of minutes ago as I was driving home to make this video. Because I think it's really important to define your terms, especially something as complex and as useful and as important as the term healing. Because how you define things defines how you act, how you believe, how you perceive reality, and how you move forward, how you take action. And if you have your definitions incorrect, or you're not defining things clearly or with a lot of clarity and preciseness, then your results are going to be diminished in a proportionate manner. So for one, post your comments below as to how you define healing, and then now I'll give you the definition that I came up with just a little while ago. So I think basically healing is the removal of a blockage or stagnation, whether on a mental, emotional, physical, spiritual, energetic level, however you want to define it, on any level. The removal of a blockage or stagnation that allows the organism or the person to evolve to a higher level of functioning. So, of course, this can be mental if you have, a really negative belief or negative thought pattern or negative memory, and you let that go, you automatically break open and, break up that energy, and then you get a sense of relief, you get kind of a rush, because that's the energy breaking up, that's the blockage breaking up, that's the stagnation breaking up. And then from there, you're able to think more positively and feel better and feel happier. Likewise, let's say you have, an injury or some tightness in your neck. Let's say you've been working for 12 hours a day trying to catch up on a project or something, and your neck is just so tight, and you feel it in your neck. So someone gets in there and works on it, gets a massage, and breaks up all that tension, breaks up all that stagnation, breaks up that blockage, and then all of a sudden you get just a rush of energy up to your head. You feel more clear, you feel more calm, you feel happier, your muscles feel more relaxed. So that's allowing you to go to a higher level of functioning. Now, depending on where you're at, this definition has different implications. If you're already at a high level of functioning, healing is going to have a little different meaning and have a little different strategies. If you're used to eating McDonald's and drinking sodas and drinking beers and eating pizzas, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, healing for you is going to have slightly different implications. The healing strategy for someone in that situation might just be to quit smoking or quit drinking or eat a salad every day or drink more water. Whereas someone who's already got this foundation in place needs more fine-tuned healing modalities, needs something more precise, which is also why it's very important to understand how we're defining the term healing. Because let's say, for example, something that's very appropriate and very relevant, someone who gets on a raw food diet to lose weight and detox their body, that's a very appropriate healing strategy for someone that's very overweight and very toxic. But let's say after you lose the weight and after you detoxify your body, you're at a completely different place. You're at a higher level of functioning. So what got you there is probably not going to continue to take you higher and higher and higher, because it's kind of like, if you want to cross a river, you use a raft. But once you get to the other side, you don't continue to carry the raft with you. You leave it there on the shore because it's already served its purpose. So someone who's already got a clean body and has rebuilt themselves from a cellular level needs a different strategy than someone who just needs to lose weight and to cleanse their body. So it's very important also in this context to understand, well, what does healing mean? Now that I've gotten to this level, what do I need to heal now, and how's the best way to do it? Instead of getting on this narrow-minded thing of saying, well, this is the only thing that I need, and it's going to get me all the way to where I want to go. And that's really just short-sighted, because let's say you need to build a house, and someone shows up on the work site with a hammer and a screwdriver, and they're like, this is all I need. This is all I need to build a house. I built so many things with these two tools, and now I can build this house. And the people are looking at them like, how are you going to lay the concrete? How are you going to do the drywall? How are you going to paint? And the person's just like, well, this is all I need. I promise, this is all I need. And they go on, well, it gave me this result and this result in this time and all these things in the past. But they don't realize that, okay, now they're in a completely different situation. They need a completely different set of tools. and they need to open their eyes and be a little more present and be able to have the flexibility and the dexterity to let go of things that, let go of the raft, leave the raft on the shore and, get to the other side. So again, just to re-emphasize, to me, as I came up with it this morning, just trying to put it in, definable terms, healing is really the removal of a blockage or a stagnation on a mental, emotional, physical, spiritual, energetic level that allows the organism, the person, to then rise to a higher level of functioning. So again, I'm curious as to how you define healing, what it means to you. So post your comments below, and I look forward to talking to you soon.